Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. So today I'm going to show you a trade that I took that is based on the 930 strategy, the strategy that I shared in my previous video. And so I really recommend you to go back and check it out after watching this video, of course. Now let me give you a refresher about the strategy. So this is one of the simplest strategies that I shared in this channel, and the simplest strategies in YouTube, right? It is literally 3 steps, only 3 steps to follow, right? And it is also based on logic, so this is not something that you're gonna wrestle with. You want to take the entry but it doesn't make sense, so you hesitate. No, this is based on logic, meaning you're gonna take the entry with conviction, and this will help you with the psychology part of trading, right? So quick refresher about the strategy. Step 1, and first of all let's talk about the time frames and the time window, right? The time frames, you can use the 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4, 5. I don't go above 5. Sometimes you can use the 15-second, maybe to add more context, right? That's the time frames. For the time window, I like to take the entry after 9:30, right? At 9:30 or after 9:30, but the setup can form around 9:20, 9:25, all the way to 9:40, right? I don't like to go after 9:40 to take a trade, because we are capitalizing on that volatility, right? That sudden move to the upside or the downside. So that's the time window. And now let's talk about the strategy itself. So the strategy, simply, this is just a quick refresher. I strongly recommend you to go and watch the previous videos. I shared the details of it and a lot of examples. So what I want to do is, before 9:30, we want to determine the trend, whether we are bullish or bearish, right? That's the first step, because this is a very important step. We're gonna need it so we don't get caught in fake outs. The next thing, second step, is basically we want to see a sweep below a low. Since from the first step we determined that we are bullish, so I want to see a sweep below an old low, something like this. And then I want to recognize something that if price violates it, right, something in the opposite side, we're gonna trade higher. So let's say, for example, if price takes this high after the sweep from the second step, there's a good chance that we're gonna trade to the upside like this. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna continue. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my buy order here, right? Let me do this again, right here. So when price is trading here, and this is after 9:30, price trading here, and it is trading very quickly, so you need to be fast. When trading here, I'm going to put my buy order here. If price violates this, it's going to take me with it like this. And for stop loss, that depends. If you want to be safe, put it here. For a more aggressive one, put it somewhere around here. So that's the strategy. Before we go into the trade of today's setup, based on this, let me talk about a few things. So the strategy itself has a good win rate, right? And the reason of that is that a lot of times the 9:30 move is directional move, meaning it is either a strong move to the upside or a strong move to the downside. Sometimes you will see a choppiness at 9:30, but most of the times you will see a direct move, right? And with the first step and the second step, we can determine, or we can ride that directional move, and also based on where we put our stop or sell stop or buy stop order, right? And also, since it is a very strong move and the strong displacement, it will give you at least 10 points. 10 points is basically guaranteed with today's price action or today's prices with NQ. So this is trading at 21k. 10 points is nothing, especially at 9:30. So you will always get that 10 points, right? That means maybe you can take partials, I don't know, scalp, right? It doesn't matter. So this is something. So this is not, again, this is not the strategy that we're gonna let the volatility pass and then trade the other direction or the Judah swing or something like that. No, this is capitalizing on the volatility itself. We like the volatility. All right, it is a good thing. So that's from the refresher. Now let's go to 9:30 from today, and we're gonna apply that logic, those 3 steps, into today's price action. So where is it? All right, let's put a vertical line first. Like this. So first step, determine the trend. Are we bullish? Are we bearish? You don't have to go to the 15-minute and read the PD arrays. You don't have to go to the 1 hour. You don't have to go do seasonal tendencies or something like that. No, this is basically looking at the left. You can stay on the 1 minute. It doesn't matter, right? So what do we have here? Are we bullish? Are we bearish? So look at the recent trend. Here we are trading to the upside, right? You can see we have higher highs and higher lows. That's a recent trend. We shifted structure here, and now we have a trend building up. So you don't want to go against the trend. Now, there's the first step. The second step is we want to recognize a sweep. We can see that at 9:30 we have a beautiful sweep here. I'm sorry, here. Like this. Price traded to the downside, took this low, took this low right here, right? And where do we put our limit or our stop order, our buy stop? We need to recognize or determine the level that if price trade above it, we're gonna keep trading to the upside. So where is it in this price action? We can put it above the high. So if price takes a high, meaning we're likely to trade to the upside, right? I'm not waiting for the closure. I'm just putting my buy stop here, like this. And I'm putting stop loss here, maybe here, right? Sometimes I put it aggressively because, again, this is a directional move. We won't see that choppiness. We won't see that consolidations. A lot of times it's just a quick move to the upside. And let me show you the trade and also how it looks at the 15-second, maybe for more context. Alright, so here's the trade on the 15-second time frame. This is just a picture. I don't have access to my Bullnox account during the weekend. But you can see the entry here was a bit early, right? And the reason why I encourage you to put it here and not here, because you don't have enough experience with the strategy, so it's not good to risk and get early entries. So I put it here above this block. I don't see a reason of why price would violate this and then trade to the downside, and it already did the damage, and we're looking for a directional move at 9:30. So here's the entry, not at the high itself, because price can create equal highs just like this. So above it, we want to price to violate that. And the stop loss, you can put it here or you can put it below this low. For me, I put it here, doesn't matter. And price went even higher than this, right? So that's on the 15-second time frame. So one thing that you might get wrong here, but only if you didn't respect the first rule or the first step, you might see, okay, we have this. Price traded above this high before 9:30 and also swept this high like this. So maybe I'm gonna put my order here. right? Because if price takes this low, that will validate and confirm that this is only a sweep, and price will reverse. So I'm going to put my buy stop here or sell stop here, and you can see that this is a loss, but you are not respecting the trend. The trend is bullish, right? So you don't trade this mechanically. Whenever you see a sweep and then it's 9:30 and you put a buy stop or a sell stop on the other direction, no, you go with the trend always. You will increase your win rate by just simply going with the trend and not find it. If the trade is not there, you simply don't take the trade, right? If the trend is not obvious, you don't take the trade. If the sweep happened on a certain high but the trend was bullish, you don't take the trade. If the trend is bullish, you want to look for a sweep on a low. If the trend is bearish, you want to look for a sweep above a high, right? And then you put your stop order below the low. So like I said, you can see here that a lot of times price will give you that move at least 10 points, right? We're talking about the up in here, so a lot of volatility. So this is what you can see, that 10 points easy, and then price continue, right? Price continue to the upside. So imagine participating in these moves. Imagine trailing your stop loss, so you don't sit a fixed TP and you're just trailing your stop loss, right? There will be days where you're gonna bank a lot. There will be days when you take break even. There will be days that you're gonna take loss, right? So this is why I didn't talk about the RR, right? I want to keep that open, and it is your choice on how to approach the RR. Now, I hope you like this video. I'm gonna try to do more of these videos, trade breakdowns whenever this setup presents itself, right? Otherwise, I'm gonna just do an NQ review of what happened during the day, the losses that I took or the winners, right? And I'm gonna try to answer the questions that I receive daily on my Twitter account, right? On these videos. So I hope you found it informative. If you have any further questions, you can always DM in my Twitter account or leave a comment down below, and I will answer you as soon as I can. Now, happy trading and good luck.